Hi! This is a book haul with books from the Penguin Bloggers and Vloggers evening. I talked about this event in one of my recent videos. If you haven't seen that video yet, you can click right here, and there's also some footage from that evening in that video. One of my friends who was also at the event has already made a book haul. You can watch Leena's or The Girls Saw the Comments video right here. I think we picked up some of the same books, but a lot of them are different too. I'm gonna start off with Ghana Must Go, which actually wasn't from the Bloggers Night, but this book was being promoted while I was doing my work experience at Penguin. I don't think they had any extra review copies at that point, so after the Bloggers Night I finally managed to get my hands on it. This is the immigrant story of a family, and it starts out, as you might have guessed, in Ghana. The next book is Mohsin Hamid's How to Get Filthy Rich in Rising Asia. Now this sounds like a self-help book, and it's actually kind of written like a self-help book, but it is fiction. And as far as I know, it is a story of a poor boy who ends up being filthy rich in Rising Asia. A lot of my friends are very excited about reading this. I have to admit I don't know too much about it, but with so many great recommendations it must be good. The next book is Various Pets Alive and Dead. The author of this book wasn't present at the Bloggers Night, but they did have some copies of this book that we could pick up. It's a story of two parents called Doro and Marcus who live in a commune. They have two kids, and when those children grow up it turns out that they don't quite agree with the lifestyle of their parents. So when Doro and Marcus spring a surprise on their kids, just as the world is rocked in ways they always wished for, the family is forced to confront some thorny truths about themselves. Also, all the reviews on the front seem to indicate that it is hilarious. The next one is one of the books that I'm probably most excited about reading, and it is Expo 58 by Jonathan Coe. Jonathan Coe was there during the blogger event and he read part of this book, and he also signed my copy. This book is partly about the World Expo in Belgium. I've always been really interested in the history of the World Expo. You know, the reason why they built the Eiffel Tower in Paris and the huge Crystal Palace in London. I vaguely remember reading something about it in high school, so I'm really excited to dive into this book and find out more about the World Expo. Then we have White Dog Fell from the Sky by Eleanor Morse, which is the story of a boy who is smuggled from South Africa to Botswana, and along the way befriends a white dog. And then finally we have The Aftermath by Rhidian and Brook. I actually had a chance to have a chat with the author during the event, and he was very interested in video bloggers and social media, and his reading during the event was one of my favorites. The Aftermath, first of all, has a gorgeous cover. The back cover is also really nice. It's set in Hamburg in 1946 and literally deals with the aftermath of the Second World War. They're trying to rebuild the city after all the bombings, and somehow two families end up living together in one house. So those are all the books I got at the Penguin Bloggers and Vloggers event. If you want to check out some pictures of these books, you can click the link in the description that will lead you to a blog post. In the comments you can let me know if you've read any of these books. There are a couple that haven't been released yet, so those will have to be a surprise. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Doei!